Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw, editorial director at TigerFitness.com and Muscle and Brawn Nutrition CEO. So, a few days ago, I made a video talking about how I was probably going to retire from powerlifting after my next meet. And then yesterday I posted a video of my meet results. And I mentioned that I would probably be competing again next year. So what happened? What changed my mind? What's going on in the head of the big, hairy, ugly dude? Why did I make this decision? What is going on? I thought I'd make a video talking about that. You'll have to excuse me if I am wheezing. I'm getting a cold. A lot of stress over the weekend with the meet. Worn down, lack of sleep, adrenaline OD, so I'm getting a little bit cold, so it's hard. I'm getting a cold, so it's hard to breathe. So I want to backtrack a little bit. The last 30 months has been a long journey for me. About 30 months ago, I was close to having a 1,950 pound total going into the biggest meet of my life. I weighed 346 pounds, and a week before that meet, fatty liver disease from diabetes kicked my ass. I couldn't even complete my first two squats. I bombed out of the meet. I was depressed. I missed an opportunity to hit the biggest total of my life, something I had been working so hard to hit. So I proceeded to lose weight, get my health back, and I kind of lost an interest in competing in powerlifting, mostly because my strength levels weren't there and my confidence was a little bit down, and I felt basically like a piece of shit. My strength levels were way down. Heading into this meet, I had picked up injury after injury after injury. My training was going great all year long. And then I deadlifted like 3 or 4 weeks, heavy 3 or 4 weeks in a row, which those of you that know me, know I preach against deadlifting heavy at all, over 90%. I preach against it, but I broke my rules because I was stubborn and I wanted to see what I could do after 2 years of training, and I hurt my back. It got so bad about 5-6 weeks ago, I couldn't stand upright for 2 weeks. So that happened. And then once that finally started to heal, my squats fell into a rut. About 4 weeks ago, every time I'd squat, I'd pick up an adductor strain. And then 2 weeks ago, I picked up a brachialis strain. I decided to train without using a slingshot, and I picked up a big strain in my brachialis. So every lift was impacted. My back, my adductors, my squats, my bench press. I felt like a wreck heading into this meet, and I just thought there was no way in heck I would do well. So I had no motivation going into this meet. I was just going to do it, get it over with, say I competed, get the heck out of powerlifting, take a year away from it, and see if I had any fire left. Well, a funny thing happened along the way to the platform. A funny thing happened on Saturday on the platform. Life kicked in. Reality kicked in. I got there. I hit my first squat. I was nervous all day. I'm like, I can't even survive. Can I even survive one heavy squat without picking up an adductor injury? Opener went well. So I went for 526. That went well. No depth call issues. Everything was good. So I said, fuck it. I'm going for a 562.5 pound squat. That's the first double body weight squat I've ever hit in competition, and I crushed it. Back felt fine. Adductor felt fine. No issues. My motivation started to return. Then on bench press, even though I got red lighted for having a hamstring cramp and having my foot moved, I hit an all-time PR of 385.5. And then on deadlifts, by then, I was so freaking excited. Even though they didn't have a Texas deadlift bar, I just crushed deadlifts. Everything went well. I had about the second highest total in the meet. It just went 10 million times better than I expected. And to be honest, I got my fire back. I feel like a power lifter again. I feel like I have some semblance of strength again. I feel like a fucking man again. I feel like I can do this again. I got my confidence back after 30 months. So here's what I'm looking at. I'm not going to retire from powerlifting. I'm going to try to compete in the UPA Nationals in April if Bill Carpenter will allow me. And it's been almost 3 years since I competed in the UPA. But I'm going to see if he'll allow me in. That will be in April in Dubuque, Iowa. The goals are, I'm going to try to lose a little bit of weight between now and then. The end goal is to compete at 242 because right now I'm at 265. That's still a little heavy for my age. It's just not a good longevity plan. So I want to compete at 242 eventually. So between now and the end of the year, I'm going to try to drop maybe 10, 15 pounds, get around the 250 range, and then maybe cut some weight heading into that meet and actually compete in 242. We will see. But anyway, the goal is to lose weight. The goals for that meet, regardless of weight, are to hit my first 700-pound deadlift on the platform, my first 400-pound bench on the platform, and squats, I just want to get to 600. So the goals at the UPA Nationals in April are a 600 squat, a 400 bench, and a 700-pound deadlift. 6, 4, 7. That's a 1,700-pound total. That will be my goal. So stay tuned, guys. I'm back, and I'm going to keep hammering at it in powerlifting and power building because I still love muscle and strength. So keep following along, guys. So that, I hope, clears up how I went from retiring to non-retiring to retiring to not retiring, etc., etc. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, hit up my Q&A link below. Post your questions in that Q&A link. I answer every question posted. If you make this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. Check out my book below. Buy it. Check out Huge Gainer. It's the ultimate post-workout shake. Buy that. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.